Hi, welcome to the start of a new studio vlog. I'm not gonna lie, I've just filmed this intro already, but I had the camera facing the wrong way. I film on my phone and I had the front facing camera turned on, so the intro was brilliant, but it was facing the wall. It's not good. So let's try again, shall we? Hi, how are we? It's the last week of November, which means my Christmas tree is going up at the end of this week and I am so excited. I'm just so excited. I just want to do it now, but my neighbours will think I'm crazy, so I'm gonna hold out till maybe Friday or Saturday. We'll see. We'll see how the week plays out. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I did my Christmas craft fair on Saturday in Bolton. And my plan was to do a separate video, but the footage isn't great. Well, it's fine, but I didn't get a lot of it, so I couldn't justify doing a separate video. So I'm gonna insert some footage here. So this is what I got up to on Saturday. Good morning. Hi. Welcome to another video. Today is my Christmas craft market, if you've been following me. We stayed in a hotel last night and yeah, we're nearly ready to go. What time is it? 8:10. We're gonna set, oh, we need to set off.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna go and we will show you the setting up. Right, so we've just arrived. I'm gonna try and document as much as possible because I know some people that watch these videos are new to craft fairs. We've just arrived, someone's pulling up next to me and I'm filming myself. How awkward. Mum's just getting a parking ticket because we can stay here for about an hour while we unpack the car. We need to get everything in and then she needs to move the car. So let's get everything in. Guys, we've done it in one trip. Smashing it. So I think the stationery thing worked. I've gone from selling none at craft fairs to moving them higher and I've sold quite a few. So don't write things off if they don't sell. Don't assume that it's the product. It could just be that you need to change where it's positioned. I just put it slightly higher and people are going to it first. Definitely helps. It's very quiet. Not what I expected. The last time I did this, it was packed. Fingers crossed it picks up. We're still only about an hour and a bit in, maybe 2 hours in. Everybody's packing up now. Mum's doing a wonderful job. Thanks, Mum. Very well done. So I did this 2 years ago and it was quite busy. I was told last year that it was the busiest day, so I was so excited. And today has been a bit meh. I've done quite well, I've sold quite a bit, and I've talked to a lot of people and I've met a lot of people, so it's been worthwhile, but not what I expected. So we're all packed up and I'm gonna head home now. So it was a really good day. I met some lovely people. I had so many of you subscribers find me, which is amazing. You've obviously seen me in like Bolton when I was there in August and you followed me. Anyway, it was wonderful to see you all. And yeah, it was fine. I hoped it would have been busier, but I did well regardless, so it was fine. And I've got my next one on the 5th of December. So it should be fun. I need to put everything away, which I'm putting off because I can't be bothered because I know I'm gonna have to repack next week, but the boxes are big and I don't have much space, so I will have to put some things away. Like I said, last week of November, so it's a lot of planning for December going on this week. A lot of Patreon things happening. Can you believe I've been on Patreon a month? I cannot believe it. This time a month ago, I was getting all excited and I was extremely nervous that it was going to flop. And I have almost 40 people on there. I'm just flabbergasted. Is that the word? I've never used that word before. It's been a wonderful month and I've uploaded so much content. I've really tried to make it full of content. So hopefully you Patreons or patrons, whatever you call yourself, have enjoyed it. And I'm really excited for December to offer more things again. So I need to plan that. I've also got goodies to send out to my Patreons. My cupcake top tier patrons get a goodie box. So we've got a few little surprises going in. I'm not going to show on the vlog because I want you to be surprised when you open it. But you will have seen on Instagram I've had badges made for you guys that say supporting a dream. And these will go out to any cupcake that signs up. I've got loads of them ready to go to homes. So that's one of the things you'll be getting, but you'll get a few other things as well. But yeah, this week I have portraits to do, Christmas portraits. I'm finally on track with them. Last week I was getting overwhelmed because I thought I had loads to do, but it turns out I do, but they're only small portraits, like 1 or 2 characters rather than huge families. So I feel less stressed about it and can get the majority of them done this week, which will really, really feel good. And then I'll have some more to do next week. And then I should be done with them, fingers crossed. And then I can kind of chill and I'll know that everyone has got their orders for Christmas. I've got to package some orders. So I actually got more orders on my shop on Saturday than I did at the craft fair. I was sat there and like orders, I had quite a few come in. Like that never happens. But I think it's because I put my Disney snack prints, I put a discount on them, and there still is a discount on them if you want to grab the remaining few. There's only a handful of them left, but I'll leave links below. So quite a few of them went, which is wonderful. I need to package them now. I'll do that now. Tonight I'm home alone. I am going to update my profile picture, I think. So I updated it for Halloween, if you follow me on Instagram, and I put myself in a little Halloween costume. Well, I'm going to do something for Christmas, I think. So I might do that today / tonight and upload that. That'll be nice. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy few weeks, I would say. I feel like everything's like bubbling under the surface and we're just growing, whether it's Patreon or YouTube or Instagram. Obviously, I'm still super small, but it feels like momentum is happening. I hit 2,000 followers on Instagram this weekend, which felt amazing. And I talk about not worrying about numbers, but when you hit those milestones, it feels amazing, especially when you've stayed at a level for so long. Like I hovered at 1,000 followers for maybe 2 years, I think. I mean, I'm not really sure. The past 6 months it's doubled. And it's because of the work I've put in, or it feels that way anyway. And then with Patreon doing so well, and now YouTube, like we hit 700 subscribers. That's more than 200 in a month. And it just, like, these goals of hitting like 1,000 doesn't seem crazy anymore. Like I could do it by the end of the year if I carry on as I'm doing. So anyway, to stop the rambling on, basically I'm feeling very happy, I'm feeling very content, and I'm just loving the support, and I'm really trying to give it back out as well. So anyway, let's stop rambling. Let's package some orders. I'll probably catch up with you later on once Luke has gone to his grandma's and I can get some work done. So it's much later now, it's now 6:30, and I've just finished my freelance work. That took longer than I planned, but it's all good. I keep track of my time so I can invoice for that. But anyway, that's done. Now I need to paint a portrait tonight, I need to plan tomorrow's workshop, and I would like to update my profile picture. I don't know what to do first. I think I'm going to go on Instagram Live in 25 minutes because I haven't done it in over a month, and I want to just be painting while I do it. So I'm thinking maybe I do the profile picture. I don't know, I'll figure it out. So I'll probably update you tomorrow with how that's gone. I'm having my hair done in the morning. and then it's an afternoon of working, so I'll catch up with you then. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning and I've no idea what time it is, probably about 10:30, and I wasn't due to be in my office so early. I was meant to have my hair done, but that has been cancelled. I've got a very poorly hairdresser, so that's fine. So I planned to be there till after lunchtime, but now I'm back home and Luca is with his dad. So I think I can draw. I think I'm allowed to draw for me, because technically I think I'm allowed to draw for me. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to update my profile picture because I know what I want to do. So I'm going to spend the next hour doing that. Hopefully it won't take that long. And then I'm going to crack on with my workshop planning. So what I did want to chat about was last night I did my Instagram live. So if you came on, thank you. It was wonderful. I had so many people talk to me on there, so that was nice. But afterwards I got an email from someone I'm doing a portrait for. It put me in a bit of a downer because I was in the wrong. I've taken full responsibility, but I think I hadn't communicated properly with this person, and I think they were expecting the portrait much sooner than I'm able to get it to them for Christmas. Obviously they'll get it next week, but I think they wanted it sooner, and the email just basically said they were quite disappointed in me and the communication that I had done, and I felt awful last night. I felt really down. I questioned myself. I questioned what I was doing and why I'm trying to do 100 things at once when I can't even do this right. I felt so down. And my plan was to stop working at 9 p.m, but I got that email at about 9:15. I carried on working. I tried to prove to myself that I was good enough. Carried on working until really late, till about midnight. And then when I realised I was still feeling down, I decided to go to bed, and I got another email from somebody else to say that they love their portrait and that they love working with me, and it changed my mood again. So I've realised that I need to stop letting things get to me. It's true, you get so many positive comments, but it takes one negative to just bring everything crashing down. I'm feeling much better now. I just wanted to show that it's not all rosy. Sometimes you get negative feedback. But I'm trying my best, and we'll carry on. She is. I finished her. She is inspired by my favourite Disney princess, so if you know who that is, please comment below and let me know what you think. But yeah, she's my new little profile picture for the festive season. Right, I've just done a post trip and I have about 30 minutes before I need to leave for my workshop. I've only just finished planning it. I've no idea if it's going to go well. We'll just wing it. And the studio has asked for files and they need them ASAP. So I'm in a rush. Photoshop is taking ages to load. Calm self. Right, I'll let you know how the workshop goes, and then I plan to have the evening off based on how I felt last night. So hopefully you don't hear from me again. And if you don't hear from me, it means I've had the night off. If you do, it means I'm working. Why, hello! It's actually a day later. Can you believe it? It is 6:15 on Thursday, and this is the first time I've been able to get in my office today, which feels super frustrating when you've got so much on, but it can't be helped. What can I do about it? I've had my hair done, which makes me feel good. I feel better. Luca's gone to my mum's and I'm going to get some work done. Tonight I've got portraits to work on, but it's also Thursday, which means tomorrow is Black Friday. So I need to get my shop ready. I've just spoke about it on Instagram, but I'll chat about it on here. So I am not the biggest fan of Black Friday. I think it's an American, well, it is an American thing, isn't it? that the UK have like sort of jumped onto, and it's obviously the big stores that are trying to drive sales for Christmas, but I just don't like the pressure that it puts on us small businesses to offer these discounts, especially when we are selling such low priced items, you know, and we're hand making these things. So, you know, anyway, I could do a whole video on it. I mean, I'm not going to, but I could. And I don't like the pressure. So my shop is not having a Black Friday sale in that I'm not doing like 20% off everything in the shop. I'm not doing that. All I'm doing is putting my stationery in the sale. So my weekly planners and my list pads. I'm doing it for two reasons. One, because I think they'll make a really nice gift. Or I'm hoping so. And I thought with us going into a new year, people might want to be more organised. So anyway, I thought I'll put those in a sale. So I'm doing 30% off, which I think is pretty good. One of the reasons I'm doing that is because I have a hell of a lot of stock and it would be nice to get rid of some. I mean, that's the honest truth. You've got to be honest, haven't you? So you won't see a big sale in my shop, unfortunately. I'm really proud of the products I have in my shop. I'm really happy with the price of them. Like, I don't think I got crazy prices at all. You can head over to my shop and buy things for £1, or like the most expensive thing is what, £13? You know, it's not a lot. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I've got my stationery going in a sale, money off, but I'm offering free goodies if you spend over £10. I feel like that's a nicer way to do Black Friday, is to offer a couple of extras if they spend a certain amount. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what I need to do tonight. I need to sort that out. So tonight is portraits. I need to paint one, I need to sketch one. Yeah, I think I can get away with that. And I need to finish quite a few this weekend. I need to sort out my shop. I need to put badges on backing cards. It's going to be a pleasant evening. Luca's gone for about 3 hours. I have a lovely cup of coffee. I've got some chocolate cookies, which is naughty really. I shouldn't really, but why not? Why not? I'm not going to stress. Anyway, I've tried to update Photoshop and it's failed. So I've got a feeling Photoshop's not even going to work tonight. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? If my Photoshop doesn't work tonight, then that means I don't have to work, doesn't it? And that means I can put my Christmas tree up, doesn't it? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Since I chatted to you and we're still updating Photoshop. So like you've just seen, I've just sorted all my buttons out for my Patreons. I actually have no idea how many I need to do. I think it's about 13 or 14. Well, I've got enough there. So I thought at least I can be doing something while it's updating. Oh, it's going up fast now. So hopefully, I'm hoping to be drawing in the next 20 minutes. We're at 45%. Right, so 7:30 has been and gone. And I still, it's come to life. My computer crashed trying to download Photoshop. It's going wonderful, isn't it? Luca went over an hour ago and I still haven't started. Oh my gosh. Right, it's restarted now, so let's see. It's downloaded Photoshop 2020. I did not ask for that. I just updated and I don't know. I would just like to try and get at least some work done, but it's like my computer wants me to put my Christmas tree up tonight. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna put it up. Right. If I'm back with you at 8:30 and I still haven't got Photoshop open, then I'm calling it a night. Right, it's 8 o'clock on the dot and Photoshop is finally open. I don't know how long that's taken. Was it like 6:30 when I first started complaining about this? I don't know. Way too long. My plan was for him to go to my mum's, get 3 hours of work done and be chilling downstairs with a cider by 9 p.m. But I'm only just getting started at 8 o'clock, so I'm going to be here very late this evening. Oh, Adobe, with your updates. Photoshop has been running really slow for the past few days, and I'm wondering if they've released 2020 and they decided to slow down 2019 so that you have to update. It's naughty. Anyway, I'm going to get cracking now and I will chat to you tomorrow. Good morning. I haven't spoke to you in a while. I'm really sorry. I've just been enjoying life and, as you can see, putting up my Christmas tree. I don't think I could have let the video stop without showing you my Christmas tree. It's now Saturday and it's the day I'm going to upload this vlog. But I'm conscious that the video is not very exciting. So I asked on Instagram earlier this week if anyone had any questions. So I thought I would sit down and do a quick answer of a few of them. Yesterday was Black Friday. I know I did a long spiel about Black Friday, but it actually went really well. And I think I've sold over like 15 stationery packs, which is just insane. So thank you so much if you bought in the little sale that I had. That's wonderful. I'm not going to worry about them till Monday. So next week's studio vlog, you'll see the packing up of those. Also next week, I have a Christmas fair in the evening. I have one like Christmas night. That'll be nice. I'll take you along for that. I'm not sure how much of Christmas I'm going to film. So next week could be the last week I do. I'm just not sure. But yeah, let's answer some questions, shall we? So I apologise if you can hear Luca in the background because he's here, aren't you? Right, I'm going to go through some of these questions very fast. First one, where do you order merch from? Print stuff, printed.com, badges, awesome merchandise, pins, Zap Creatives. I'll leave links for everyone below. Where did you learn to draw Photoshop? Drawing, just sort of picked it up myself. Photoshop, again, I learnt the basics at college, a little bit at uni. But the majority of it is just self-taught, I would say. What's one of your goals that you're working towards currently? I have long-term goals, 10 plus years. I'd love to own a little shop. I talk about it with my family a lot. I'd love to have my own little shop selling other makers' work and a space for workshops and things. That's long-term. Right now, I just want to be able to get by selling my products and to it not to be a struggle like it used to be, and we're on the way there, so that's really good. If you didn't have the printer you have, what would be a lower cost alternative? A few people have asked this. I used to have a Canon MG6350, I think. It was about £100 from Currys or PC World or whatever they call it, and it was wonderful. It lasted me years. So yeah, you don't need to spend loads on a printer. Will you always work through Etsy as a business? The answer to that is probably no. I am slowly shifting to just my website. So right now I do offer both, but I'm starting to promote my website more. So you can find me on Etsy. What you do to promote Patreon and gain Patreons. Love your art and studio vlogs. Well, thank you so much. So Patreon, I feel like Patreon was really quite successful. And I feel that is down to social media. I feel like if you're just going to open a Patreon page and say, hey, my Patreon's open, come on over, you're not really building excitement. And I did try and do a build up and try to tease at what was going to come, and I think that got people quite excited. So I do always think maybe give yourself a month to plan your content and to promote it on social media, and hopefully then you'll get the buzz. What software have you used in the past and what are you currently using? I use Photoshop and my Wacom tablet. I do use Procreate a little bit with my tablet, but that's more when I'm out and about. If I'm at home in my studio, I use Photoshop. What made you become an artist? Did you do any other job before that? I've always wanted to work in animation. I've always wanted to work for Disney. I mean, people that I went to school with will say I always talked about working for Disney. There have been other jobs. I've worked at like a play centre for kids where I've had to dress up as characters. I've worked in retail. I've done loads of other things, but I've always wanted to work in animation. How has starting a YouTube channel affected your sales? Massively. I didn't sell a lot. I say it all the time. And if you go back to my first studio vlogs, I wasn't selling much, was I?
I didn't really have anything to sell. It's only through YouTube and showing the process and gaining followers and lovely people, it's just meant that, yeah, sales come in. So I definitely believe that showing the process of how you make a product and the highs and lows and things that go wrong make people want to join you and hopefully then buy the products. So yes, YouTube has been wonderful for that. Right, let's do a final question. Sorry I can't answer them all. One, what do you do to get out of creative block? It happens sometimes when I put too much pressure on myself and feel like, oh, I need to make a drawing today. What? And then my brain's like, you're rubbish, you can't do this, blah, 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 blah. I tend to just stop. And then normally if I go to bed, I wake up and I've got the idea. For example, the workshops I'm doing on a Wednesday, I spend all week like thinking, oh my God, what do I do? I don't know what I'm doing. And stressing out and panicking. And then I'll go to bed and I'll wake up and the workshop is planned, like I know what I'm gonna do. So I feel like if I go all week and I force it and I stress myself out, it doesn't help me. I have to stop and kind of turn my brain off and then ideas come. So that's that. Well, thank you so much if you asked questions. There are quite a few more and I'm sorry that I didn't get to them all. If I've missed you out and you do want to ask me a question, just get in touch and I'm happy to answer any questions. So there we go, I've answered a few questions. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Head over to Instagram and follow me on there if you're not already. I'm on there the majority of the time, so that's where you'll find me. Thank you to my patrons. You're all wonderful. Please subscribe. I will see you next week for another video. Should be fun. Bye, guys.